Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Jonah, chapters 1 through 4. This is the story of the man who got swallowed by a big fish. All right, chapter 1, Jonah runs from God. God calls Jonah, son of Amittai, to go and preach against Nineveh, the capital of Assyria, a very violent pagan empire hated by Israel. And if you watched VeggieTales, they slap people with fishes. But instead of obeying, Jonah runs the opposite direction. He boards a ship to Tarshish, trying to flee from the presence of the Lord. God sends a violent storm, and the pagan sailors, terrified, cry out to their gods. Jonah, meanwhile, is sleeping. When they confront him, Jonah admits that he's running from the Lord. He tells them to throw him overboard to calm the sea. They hesitate, but eventually toss him in. The storm stops immediately, and the sailors worship the Lord. Meanwhile, God appoints a great fish to swallow Jonah. We'll call him the whale, but really it's a fish. He's in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Sounds kind of like the tomb, doesn't it? There's a purpose for that. Jonah chapter 2, inside the fish, Jonah prays. His words echo the Psalms, filled with imagery of drowning, desperation, and hope. In chapter 2, verse 7, he says, "When my life was fainting away, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer came to you." He ends the thing with a declaration, salvation belongs to the Lord. You see, God speaks to the fish, and it vomits Jonah onto dry land. I guess the moral of the story so far, follow God or become fish puke. Yuck. All right, Jonah chapter 3, God gives Jonah a second chance. Go to Nineveh. This time, Jonah obeys. He preaches a short and yet sharp message. This was not the best evangelism tactic, yet 40 days and Nineveh shall be overthrown. That sounds a lot like come to God or else. Incredibly, the people believe God. From the king to the commoner, they fast, wear sackcloth, and they turn from evil. The king hopes, who knows, God may turn and relent. And God does. He relents from bringing disaster. Jonah is furious. He tells God, I knew that you were gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love. He didn't run out of fear. He ran because he didn't want Nineveh to be forgiven. God gently teaches Jonah through a plant that gives him shade and then dies. Jonah is more upset about the plant than the people. God challenges him, should I not pity Nineveh, that great city in which there are more than 120,000 persons? That's in chapter 4, verse 11. The book ends with the question hanging in the air, inviting the reader to reflect. An open-ended question is a great way to end a conversation, so perhaps we should ask one here. For whom has God placed on your heart that you should love and go out of your way to share his love with them? Be well, friends.